I have a feeling it's going to get really bad for Asta pretty quickly. Sit back and relax, y'all. Hey guys, this is your boy Anime Mega Reviews, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Black Clover video. Black Clover chapter 269 preview / prediction. And this is one thing that I do have to say before I get right into the video, guys. If you're wondering why all of my videos, except for I think about 3 of them, have not been deleted, you guys have to check out my latest video, this one right here. And it pretty much explains what happened to my channel and the changes that I have to make moving forward. To make a long story short, Shueisha had copy striked, I believe it was 2 of my videos. And then to prevent my channel from dying, I had to delete all my previous videos because Shueisha has been coming at multiple YouTube channels, from the littlest even to the biggest, everybody from J Cloud to Anime Uproar to Broken New Hero. But for more information about that, just check out that video. And also, guys, things are going to be a little different moving forward for my channel. I can't use any panels, but I'm going to try my best to use fan art and other artistic representations to basically represent what I'm going to be talking about as far as the manga chapters and even the spoilers as well. But just to get right into the video, I think that the chapter for this week is going to pick up where we saw last week, where the anti-magic demon is going to go sort of berserk. And just to really just stop and think about that, guys, the anti-magic demon has just been through so much trauma. And even if we do agree with the timeline of him being in the Grimoire for only 16 years, just for us knowing the fact that the anti-magic demon was just tortured, abused, and whatnot for however many years that he was in the underworld, and just for him to finally, you know, get shown some affection and love, something that demons aren't necessarily used to. And I would also like to know how demons are really born. Maybe perhaps next week in this, not necessarily next week, but in this week's chapter, we're really going to see how demons are actually made in the first place. Like, do they have a mother and father? And then when we just look at the anti-magic demon and how he's going to react towards Asta, you know, it's just going to be full of just hatred and malice, but not necessarily towards Asta exactly. It's just, he's just mad about the whole just situation. And I know that before in Black Clover chapter 242, we thought that the anti-magic demon was just very upset with Lucifero for a personal reason, although this is necessarily a personal reason. But I definitely wouldn't say that it's for the theories that some people came up with. Like, for instance, the anti-magic demon was one of the archdukes in hell, and somehow Lucifero has schemed him out of his position, and that's the reason why he was trapped in the Grimoire. This reason why the anti-magic demon is so upset with Lucifero is actually for a pretty deep emotional reason. Let's look at this. The anti-magic demon finally meets somebody that loves him and just shows him all types of affection, and then he loses that just pretty much instantly. And I'm not really sure how long the anti-magic demon really spent time with Asta's mother. It could have been a couple months, you know, really could have been a couple months, a couple weeks. It doesn't seem like he grew necessarily that much in terms of like that time span. So if we really look at how the anti-magic demon is really going to react next chapter, I could definitely see him going berserk and fighting Asta. Now, that is when our boy Asta is really going to have to be on the defensive, because he's good at reading ki. Yeah, I said ki this time because I know you guys got on me about it. Like, I think it was like last chapter or chapter before last, because I said kai instead of ki. But Asta is going to be able to read the anti-magic demon's ki, and he's going to be able to see that something's very wrong with Leobib. I'm sorry, guys, if I just pronounced his name wrong. Leobib. I'm just going to call the anti-magic demon, but Asta's going to read his ki. I just got it wrong again. He's going to read his ki, and then he's going to figure out that there is something obviously wrong with the anti-magic demon, as I said before. So Asta's going to be able to try to talk his way out of this. He's going to try to get the anti-magic demon to just calm down, to relax, and be able just to reason with him. And that is really what I want to see happen, because I'm going to be honest with you guys. I know that the anti-magic demon obviously has some very good, you know, reasons as to why he wants to take over Asta's body just forcefully, but he has to be cool with it, because Asta and the anti-magic demon, they want the same exact goals. They both want Lucifero to be annihilated. They want the world to necessarily be a better place. I'm not exactly too sure about the anti-magic demon. Does he just care about Lucifero because this is a personal matter between them? Does he actually care for the safety of humans and the elves and other races in the human world, or rather in the main world of Black Clover? I have no idea. at heart, I know for a fact that the anti-magic demon is a demon. That doesn't necessarily mean that he's like a horrible person, but at the same time, there could be selfish motivations for that as well. However, Yuki Tabata could also take the turn next chapter of having Noelle, Mimosa, Luck, and all the rest of the Black Bulls train with the elves. And I definitely would like to see the chapter pick off with that as well, because I really want to know what ultimate magic is, because this is something that has been really on my mind for a while now. What in the world is ultimate magic? Is it close to ruin magic? How is it more powerful than what we've seen before? How is this ultimate magic really going to put Noelle, Mimosa, and everyone else in terms of who the elves had rescued into the same league as many of the Dark Disciples or the Dark Triad members? Now, I know this is not something that, for instance, I can't expect Noelle to be as strong as Vonica after this ultimate magic training, because that would be just insane. Like, imagine Noelle pretty much just being on equal strength or equal level with Vonica matched with Magicula. Like, that's just too much. Now, Acer may have been on that level. Like, Acer was legitimately one of the most powerful Magic Knights captains during her time. She may have been stronger than Julius, and if they did say that she was the strongest, and mind you guys, Julius was in the Magic Knights during this time as well, she could definitely match Julius or was more powerful than Julius. She could have been in line to become wizard, king, or queen, who knows. However, I would like to definitely see Noelle kind of, not necessarily even it out a little bit, but get somewhere near close to matching Vonica's level in order for it to be a pretty decent fight. Because let's just be honest here, guys, if Vonica really wanted to kill Noelle, she could have did it multiple times just throughout the earlier chapters. So I do want to see, you know, what Patri and the rest of the elves are really going to bring to the table with this. And this is something that I guess most likely that Lit's descendants have worked on for hundreds of years. We know that this kingdom is close to the Heart Kingdom as well, and I assume that Lobatrika had knew about it. It's possible that the humans in the Heart Kingdom and the elves have worked together to form this ultimate magic. It could be a mix between the elven magic and the ruin magic. This could be something that's very powerful as well. We know that this is going to be Noelle's sort of like footing to get stronger. Asta's footing to get stronger is, of course, the ritual of the servant. For Yuno, we know that Bell is going to harness a lot of mana, so I don't know, this is going to be something like, for instance, when we look at Naruto, when we have the, you know, Sage art, whereby Naruto, he had to meditate for such a long time to gather all the natural chakra in the area to build it up. But sort of like the one critique that I do have about this theory is that Yuno needs someone to train him. Noelle and Asta, they're getting training from their retrospective teachers, whether it be with Noelle, it's the elves, or with Asta, it's Noct. But Yuno does not have a trainer, and I think that Yuki Tabata definitely has to just take a turn with this in a good way, because it's going to be very weird if Yuno just comes out and he's all of a sudden powerful enough to put up a fight against Xenon. We just don't even know how he got that powerful. Like, and I'm just so tired of Yuno's talented and all of a sudden he just gets things. I get that someone could be talented but still need to be able to go to a trainer. Like, for instance, NBA players. LeBron James has trainers. Michael Jordan had trainers. Kevin Durant has trainers. Just because you're talented and great doesn't mean that you don't need a trainer. And I think that this is kind of the thing that I really am missing from Yuno. I need to see him train. He needs to have someone with him that can teach him the ropes. So hopefully our girl Noelle just comes out on top with the ultimate magic. Who knows how powerful that she's going to be. She's definitely going to have something new come out the bag, and I just can't really wait. And also, guys, this is, again, another reminder. If you're new to my channel, just please subscribe, but also watch that video that I just posted yesterday. You guys have to watch it in order for you to be updated on what I'm going to be doing for this channel. I know you guys are going to ask me more questions in the comment section below, and that's cool, but just make sure to go back to this video, or the past video, I mean. It only has like 93 views right now, so just give it a check and just also comment down below and tell me what you guys thinking about the new updates and maybe some other things that you could suggest. Also, I'm going to be moving on to Twitch. As far as, I'm not necessarily going to leave this channel alone. I'm still going to update Black Clover. However, I'm going to be streaming on Twitch in terms of video games, and also you guys can ask me different questions and things that you may want to know about me or about Black Clover, and we can just discuss it. Anyway, make sure you guys stay safe out there, and peace.